exclusivitate Refresh. Fostul ambasador al Olandei în România și Republica Moldova, Matthijs Van Bonzel, ne-a acordat ultimul său interviu în această funcție cu puțin înainte de plecarea sa din țara noastră. Matthijs Van Bonzel a fost numit ambasador al Olandei în Spania. Înainte să ajungă la iberici, ne-a vorbit despre importanța cunoașterii mai multor limbi străine, despre spiritul de competiție și despre faptul că fiii lui rămân momentan în România.
I've always been very happy to go out and visit Judets, visit cities, visit companies, visit NGOs, many associations doing wonderful work with children with special needs or with poor parts of the country or to develop nature. So that has been the best part of the work. I'm not so much somebody of papers and stamps, but Romanians are very interested and communicate. They express themselves very well. My Romanian is not that good, but it's remarkable how many people speak English or also German or French, the old generation in Pennsylvania. It's important to open up to the European society that Romania is part of. Languages is important. We speak English now. It's like the Latin in the Middle Ages, when Erasmus was walking around in Europe from university to university, coming from Rotterdam. He communicated with everybody in Latin. That language now is English. But there are all local languages also. And I would say to the Romanians, if you're so well versed in languages and you're a Latin culture country, it's also good to learn another language than English. It might be a Latin language, which is not so difficult, but also important to cross the family split in Europe to a Germanic language. I would say German. And also I see that if you study some Dutch, there are always places of work. But Germany is much more important as the amount of people speaking it. So I would say if you have the courage, you want to invest in yourself in secondary school, in university or at home, learn some German. People will be impressed. Companies will appreciate that you've done that extra effort in addition to English. And then to Dutch is one step more. But invest in yourself. It's the name of the game. Competition, free movement. Within the European family, the Romanians are well prepared if they do this investment in themselves. Indeed, competition is the name of the game in Western society, of which Romania is a part. On my Facebook, I love to put these charts that I find. Competing cities, competing languages, competing universities, competing countries. There's a competition in everything, and it's a game, it's fun. You compete as a person, as a company, but also the public side competes. Governments compete with others. Countries compete for investors to come or for tourists to come or for selling their good project at a good price. So competition is important, not only in football or in tennis that Romania excels. It's the same in market economy and in your own development. Competition is, whether we like it or not, but it's part of our society. So be part of it. I wouldn't say start competing with your sister. That's probably part of the society that we are part of. But if you invest in yourself, that is important. If you go to school, try to think about what you like and what you can do at that school. Try to take the opportunities you have, even if there are difficulties. If you can invest in ways to surmount those difficulties, it will be appreciated by society, by your family, and by yourself.
Do you like vegetables?
Of course I love vegetables, and I've seen in Romania that the country has a potential in ecologically produced vegetables. I eat with pleasure here in Romania the tomatoes and paprikas because they are very good. I'm not so much a meat eater. I prefer vegetables. We have a dog and we have a cat, and they live together in one house. The cat is from Japan. It's a Japanese cat. The dog is from Holland. It's a Koiker hondje. And they both go with us to Madrid. The children stay here. They are adults. They are 26 and 23. So they decide themselves. They came here after their study. They found internships. and they're very happy here. They love Bucharest. My wife is a bit sad that they don't follow us. Of course, we always had this problem that they have to go to universities abroad, but we'll see what happens. I would say at my age, if you're in your 50s, keep walking, biking. I've been trying to do that. I do it in Herastrau or in other parks with my bike. I walk. I take the subway in the morning, preferably to the office, not with my car. So I have a fresh walk to the subway and then from the subway to my office. And those simple exercises keep me healthy, and I think everybody should do that. I've understood that your whole life you have to do at least, is it 15, 30 minutes of normal exercise, walking or biking or swimming. I love swimming also. Those things keep you healthy. You don't have to do heavy sports, but stay moving. If I walk through the city, I clean up my head. I think about things I've done, things I have to do that day, or things I've done that day. And when you come home, you have, if you want, a bit order in your head. It's like when you sleep, you order things. You need that now and then to have a moment for yourself and think. It's not heavy thinking, it's just walking, enjoying, and the things that occur in your head will be more balanced. I've seen many Romanians adapt very easily to the European family that we are. So I'm optimistic. Keep investing in your country, believe in it. It is a beautiful country. Tourists will come if they see the opportunities. Investors will come to invest in this country.